Hi Dhanlakshmi, thank you for joining in this mock-up interview, and I'll be taking you mock-up interview for Power BI and SQL. So first I'll be asking you some SQL question, and then we'll be taking you with some Power BI interview questions. Okay, so
Yeah,
kindly introduce yourself and about your projects, what you have done.
yeah, yeah. This is Dhanlakshmi. I have totally 8 years of experience in this IT field
Mm-hmm.
as a data analyst. My career is starting in the financial domain. Um, 2 years I worked in the CAMS Private Limited as a SQL developer.
Okay.
Post that I have joined in banking domain for 3 years, Yes Bank and HDFC Bank. There
Mm-hmm.
I worked in a data analyst to provide the proper insight and working in a SQL query and day-to-day ad hoc requirement and working in RBA requirements. And after that, I have joined in IOPEX. There I worked in Uber project.
Mm-hmm.
So as a data analyst, I have worked in Power BI for visualization purpose
Mm-hmm.
and day-to-day work in ad hoc requirements, as well as I'm using SQL query, writing complex queries. Then I moved to recently my project is data migration project worked in RCG Global Services.
Okay.
It's a data migration project from traditional database to cloud platform.
Mm-hmm.
There I have worked as a data quality analyst. In part of the defect side, I worked in the data defect side and to minimize the data defects and identify the defects and coordinated with the data engineering team. My all over experience, I have gone worked in the SQL part. So I'm very strong. I believe I have very strong in experience in SQL, but
Okay.
somehow I have experience in Power BI for visualization side. Thank you.
Okay, so so this requirement is basically with SQL and Power BI. So first I'll be asking you some SQL question, and then
Yeah.
I'll be asking you some Power BI questions. Okay.
Yeah.
So in SQL, like which type of queries you have written? Can you tell me like some use case scenarios in which you have used for data cleaning purposes, the SQL?
Yeah, I have used a common table expression
Mm-hmm.
and analytical function rank, dense rank, row number, and I have used a lead lag functions as
Mm-hmm.
well as I have used a joins. These and all yeah, regularly I have used in SQL.
Okay, what is the use of CT in SQL? Why we have to use CTs?
Yeah, we have a table, but
Hmm.
we want in some conditions we want particular 3 or 4 columns as per the business requirement.
Okay.
Instead of going to the full table, so we
Hmm.
want to use the data, some particular data as per the business requirement. We
Hmm.
need to use in the full report. So we can use the CTE to
Hmm.
create that by using select statement with condition we can create. It's acting like a table. So
Okay.
again and again we don't go for the full table scan. We can call the CTE table.
Okay. So
It,
like
it it
we
will
can
show our query in structured way as well as we can able to recollect the query in easy manner.
okay, but like you have told me that you have to create some like structured format so that you can also do it in views, right? So why CT?
In CTE, we regularly using ad hoc requirement. There
Okay.
is on usual routine reports also we are working. If
Hmm.
it is a routine work, so okay, this table, this particular pattern again every month or every week we are using, then we go for a views. But in ad hoc requirement, we can go for a CTE instead of views.
Okay. Can you tell me the query for like creating a like getting the third maximum salary from the table?
Yeah. Um, okay. It's an employee table. We can use with CTE as open bracket.
Hmm.
Select employee ID, comma, days rank over, order by salary, descending
Hmm.
as DN from employee table. Close the bracket. Then select star from CTE where DN equal to 3.
Okay. What's the difference between dense rank and rank? Why you have to use dense rank here?
Yeah. For dense rank, why I'm going for dense rank, particularly for identifying the third, you asked the third salary,
Makes
correct?
sense. Okay.
If I'm going for a rank,
Hmm.
if there is 10,000, one employee got 10,000 salary, or three employees got the 10,000 salary,
Hmm.
then the rank will give you 111 for the three employees. Then it skip the two and three.
Hmm.
So I can't get the third rank because ranks skip the sequence. But dense rank didn't skip the sequence. It will provide the rank for each salary. So that's why particularly I'm going for a dense rank instead of rank. It won't
Oh,
skip the sequence.
okay. And you have told that you have worked on lead and lag functions as
Yeah.
well. So can you tell me one scenario where you have used like lead and lag functions? Why you have used that?
Scenario.
Maybe just one single query in which we can use lead and lag functions.
Yeah. One second.
Okay, can you tell me the use of lead and lag functions by definition?
Yeah. Um, if you are the syntax of lead is lead and lag. Lag means it's going previous. Lead means for the particular column current row, it
Hmm.
will go to the as per the syntax, it will go to the one outside. But if you are
Hmm.
going to lead, then we will provide in comma in syntax 2 and 3 and 4 like that we are going. So we can compare previous and current.
Okay. With the
So we
lead
can go. Yeah, we can go in the lag function, where lag of particular column, current row, rows. We can use current row and
lag
current
will
row and previous.
lag will take the previous or the next row.
Yeah, lag is previous, lead is next.
Okay. Okay. Have you used like drop and truncate in your projects?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what's the
yeah,
difference between drop and truncate, and why we have used that in SQL?
yeah. For drop, I'm using for we have on particular um, database for day-to-day activities. So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, we need to clean the database for we use the ad hoc requirement, we create some tables. So I used a drop table because at the end, I don't want so many tables I have created for the particular requirement. So I used to drop it permanently. It will delete the data so we can get the space. For truncate, why I'm using each and every month, we can we need the table structure, but
Mm-hmm.
we want the new data. So I can use the truncate, so delete the old data, but
Mm-hmm.
I need the table structure remain the same. So I push the new data to the same table. For example, every month, I told you I was worked in a HDFC Bank. So each and every month we pushed the monthly transaction table data.
Mm-hmm.
So the table structure is remain same.
Mm-hmm.
For, but I have removed the data. So for January month, I pushed the January month data. So like that, we are using truncate.
Okay.
Drop is permanently deleted and truncate the table structure remains same.
Okay. And why we use delete?
Delete for particular conditions where by using where
Oh,
filter fill and particular rows we can go for a delete.
okay. Suppose I have like um, two columns A and B in which I have 1 1 and 1 1. Okay. Can you tell me the outputs of inner join and like all the joins? Can you tell me the outputs?
Yeah. One
Just the
second.
number of records.
Yeah, yeah. 1 1 1 1. Okay,
Yeah.
four. Only two comes. A B header 1 1 1 1. Okay, for inner join 4,
Okay.
left join right and 1 1 1. Left join also 4, right
Mm-hmm.
join also 4. Matching. Yes. And full outer join. Right. Inner is 4, left is 4, right is 4. Then full outer join
Okay. Can
2,
you tell me like
3.
what full outer join will do? Like what's the by definition what is full outer join?
It full outer join, it will uh, both uh, it will give all the records of two tables. Inner
Explain.
join match the records. Left join left side records plus match the records.
Hmm.
Right join right side records plus match the records.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
So when would you use a subquery instead of a join?
Okay. Uh, Basis of some ID or for a common table. So
Hmm.
we need some data for two tables. We can go for a join.
Hmm.
For subquery, we want to filter out. For example, we want some conditions like we want only those IDs, but I don't want particular IDs for filtering these records. So we go for a subquery. We can easily filter out. Instead of join, it will give the proper output.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what are different type of indexes and what is the use of index?
The clustered index and non-clustered index.
Hmm.
And a clustered index is automatically created when we are create the primary key. But
Okay.
non-clustered, extensively we can create at the non-clustered index. But I'm
What's the
not
use
big
of?
fan. Index, it is used as while we are using in a filter var condition, if
Hello.
the non-filter, I mean, without index column, it will take too
Hmm.
many times, so much time for full scan, full table scan. If you are using indexed column in filter option, it will give the query optimization. It will give the output without taking more time. For foreign keys, primary keys, all the keys which it should be the indexed keys, it will be more query optimized in SQL. If you're using indexed column in filter
Okay.
condition.
Okay. How do you optimize the SQL queries? Can you tell me some methods of optimization?
You are stuck your audio. How do you?
Hello.
Your voice is stuck.
Optimize
Yeah,
SQL
tell me
queries.
again.
Can you? Yeah. So now it's okay.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Query
Okay. So how do
optimization.
you
Yeah, actually,
optimize SQL queries? Hmm.
hmm. Actually, there is a no thumb rule for a query optimization. It
Okay.
all depends upon the business requirement. If you are
Mm-hmm.
going for ATM, so we need the cash within 5 to 20 seconds or 25 seconds. We get the cash in 25 seconds, so we don't need to optimize that. So when we go for optimization, the business, it's all basis of the business. So we want the data within the particular seconds. Why it is taking 30 minutes instead of 10 seconds or instead of 10 minutes?
Hmm.
So then we go for optimization.
How do you go
Uh,
for it? How you will?
yeah, because if, for example, yesterday, if till yesterday the query is running properly running, but today it will take too much of time. In the real-time experience also, we are facing so many reports from till yesterday it is going good, but today we are facing issues. In that particular time, first we going for explain plan in SQL. So we found out where the bottleneck
Mm-hmm.
in where we found out the full table scan is there is any data issues happens. For example, any new tables or we found out in explain plan where the issue is started. Then where we go to the query. So we go for a step by step is there is no any non-indexed column used in where filter.
Mm-hmm.
Then we is there is any filter condition in condition instead of exist where is there is any in condition used. Like that, step by step we debug the query.
Okay. Okay. Let's jump onto the Power BI side. So, which
Yeah.
type of visualizations you have used in Power BI?
Which type of visualization means which type column chart,
Okay.
pie chart, and donut chart for a year basis trending. I used a line chart.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between visual level, page level, and report level filters?
Yeah. Visual level filters. User can the data will filter the visual level,
Hmm.
but page level means all the whole pages the filter applied.
Okay.
Report level means particular report because in one page, one
Hmm.
report, two report. In particular report, the filter is applied.
Okay. What is star schema in data modeling?
Sorry,
Star
what?
schema.
Star schema.
Hmm.
Yeah, star schema. We all used in star schema in cloud-based databases because it's a more denormalized platform. It's basis of the fact table. There are so many dimension table, but all the dimension tables are connected with the fact table.
Hmm.
So in a, like a primary key, fact table is a foreign key. All the tables are connected with some primary. I mean, primary key, fact table having the foreign key.
Mm-hmm.
Like transaction data in fact table, the descriptive data in the dimensional table. Full.
Okay. And have you implemented RLS, row level security?
Row level security, but I don't have access. But in
Mm-hmm.
admin level, they will provide the access for row level security.
Okay. Have you used the gateways,
No,
parameters in Power BI?
no,
Okay. What's the difference between merge and append in Power BI?
no, that I don't. Mergent?
Append.
No, sorry.
Okay. Uh,
Because I used to Power BI. It's a 10 percentage only in my real-time experience. It's
hmm,
fully for already I worked fully in all the tables transformed, all the data transformed in Oracle database. So once
okay.
the table is ready, so then we transform the data to Power BI only for a visualization.
Okay. And like, how do you connect your databases? It's like direct query mode or import mode?
It's like a import mode. Directly I can connect the SQL server.
Mm-hmm.
So I have select the database, it's directly connected server to the Power BI.
Okay. Uh, Okay, so Dhanlakshmi, thank you for this interview. You can
Yeah,
prepare for some Power BI also if you are going for Power BI rounds. Else
sure, sure.
you can be strong on SQL part so that you can give answers on SQL. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's my feedback. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
attending.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye
Bye.
bye.